everybody doing? I'll wait a little bit so there's a little bit of silence in the room before we get started. I don't want to have to overtalk people, so I'll just wait a couple of minutes until there's a silence before we get started. Once again, I am glad to be here. I want to first start off by saying congratulations to the graduates. You've come a mighty long way. Congratulations to the graduates. You definitely earned everything that you've gotten up to this point. As we look around the room today, we see folks of all different stages in their life. Folks of all different ages. Some of us are in our 20s, some of us are in our 30s, 40s. There's a couple of teenagers in the room, some single digits. And I think as I look around, I see maybe a couple of 60-year-olds in the room. A couple of 60-year-olds in the room. But no matter what age we're at, no matter what stage we're in, we all share a common thread. Different ages, different stages, but we all share a common thread. And that common thread that we all share, are dreams. Some of us dream to get straight A's in our report card. Some of us dream to go to high school, go to college, different dreams we have in the room. So we're going to spend a couple of minutes just talking about your dreams and how to live them. Again, some of us have dreams of learning a second language. Some of us have dreams of learning how to swim or learning how to dance, being engineers, being lawyers. But no matter what the dream is, no matter how big or how small the dream is, it's personal, it's to you, it's your dream. It's your dream. So again, we're going to talk a couple of minutes about dreams and how to live your dreams. What is a dream exactly? When we take a look at Webster's dictionary, we see that a dream, from what Webster tells us, is that a dream is a goal, something that you want to do, something that you want to attain. And that's good, that's Webster's dictionary, but I like to put my own spin on it, if you will. So I hope you got your pens and papers ready. I gave the graduates some 3x5 cards and some pens, so they'll take some notes, and definitely if you got your pens and paper, you can take notes as well. So my spin on a dream. Destiny realized, engaging in always motion. I'll say it again. Destiny realized, engaging in always motion. So no matter what you want to do in life, no matter what you want to become, you can do it. You can become it. As long as you don't give up, as long as you never stop pushing towards that dream, never stop pushing towards that goal, that future. When we take a look at the word destiny, it actually means your future. So you can become whatever you want as long as you never stop moving towards that dream, that future of yours. So what dreams do you have? Let's start off with that. I need everyone in the room to actually think about something that they want to do. Whether it's a goal, again, you may want to learn a second language. Maybe you do want to become a nurse or a doctor. My son wants to become an engineer. Whatever it is, put it in your brain and then put it on that paper. Write your goal down on that paper so that you're actually able to see it. Within a couple of minutes, we're going to do something with that goal. Let me ask you a question. What do Lil Wayne, Kevin Garnett, Tyler Perry, Kanye West, what do all of those cats have in common? They're all successful. They got money. What'd you say? Entertainers. Someone said they got money. So they all have those common things in common, but they also have another thread that they have in common. And that's the fact that they never stop giving up and pushing toward their goal. Let me give you some examples. Lil Wayne, before he got signed, he spent years on the underground circuit. Years. Mixtape after mixtape. Kevin Garnett, before he joined the Boston Celtics and finally got his ring, he was in Minnesota for about 11 years. Average team, sometimes he made the playoffs, sometimes he didn't make the playoffs. Had a couple of bum teammates. Tyler Perry, anyone know Tyler Perry's story? Homeless. 6 years in Atlanta he spent writing stage plays. Stage plays that didn't exactly make it to Broadway, they didn't make it to the Avenue of the Arts. They were just stage plays, and as you said, he was homeless from time to time. But yet and still, he kept pushing towards his goal and his future. Kevin Garnett kept pushing. Lil Wayne kept pushing. So my question to you is, what makes you different? What makes me different? What makes any of us different? Those guys are successful, they're rich, they're whatever, but they are still put their pants on one leg at a time, right? They're still normal folks, just like me and you. So when we talk about your dream, we talk about not giving up, not pushing, no matter what type of obstacle or what type of adversity you may have. Because those guys, again, I'm quite sure Lil Wayne got turned down by tons of record labels. Kevin Garnett, 11 years in Minnesota, bum teammates, didn't make the playoffs a couple years, but as soon as he got to the Celtics, got a good teammate around him, good coach, he finally got his ring. Lil Wayne, now if you turn on 2 or 3 different stations, you're going to hear a Lil Wayne song. So those guys are kind of good examples about how you never stop pushing towards your destiny, never stop pushing towards your future. So I'm curious to hear what you guys wrote on that paper, because we want to talk a little bit further about that goal and that dream you have. You wrote something on the paper, what you want to be. Let's put the words in front of it, I am. Just write down, I am, right in front of those words that you put on the paper. I am. And on the count of 3, we're going to shout it out, what you have on that 3x5 card. Just shout it out, right from where you sit. 1, 2, 3, I am. All right, that sounded pretty good, but we really couldn't hear you too well. It sounded pretty good. We're going to say it one more time, and so we're going to say it a little bit louder so that your neighbor could hear you. 1, 2, 3, I am. Your future, your destiny can happen. One of the major ways that it starts to happen, obviously, is by realizing what you want your future to be, what you want your goal to be, what you want your dream to be, and that's what you put on that paper. You have to remain in constant motion, meaning you have to keep pushing forward, despite any kind of obstacle that can happen. Maybe, again, you want to learn a second language, and you have to go to these classes, but you're late and you missed a couple of classes. Don't stop going. Maybe you want to become that doctor or that nurse, that engineer, and you run out of financial aid. Don't stop going to school. Just try to get other alternate methods on how to keep continuing to push forward towards your goal. Obstacles in life are going to happen. I spent 18 years of my life growing up in the projects in North Philly. My dad wasn't really around to be with me as I was growing up. He wasn't there to guide me. But here I am today encouraging you that you can push forward towards your goal, push forward towards your dream. There may come times when you're going to need help to kind of move forward. If you need that help, reach out and ask for help. If you need to ask others for help, ask them for help. If you need to ask God for help, ask Him for help. If you want to ask me for help, I'll give you my phone number after this session, and you can definitely call me up. I have no problems with that. But again, what we really want to get across to you is that never stop pushing towards your goal, your dream, what you want to do, what you want to become. For the little guy, all the way up to the 70-some-odd person-year-old in the room, never stop pushing forward to what you want to do. Thank you for the space. Yes, questions? Q&A? Are there any questions for the Q&A?
I have a question.